Welcome guys, FM20 here. I've got a cracking episode coming up for you today. It's our last episode of our first season as Arsenal manager, and I've got a couple of guests joining me today. I hope you like this episode. I'm trying to do something a little bit different than what I normally do or what you normally see on Football Manager. But yeah, I wanted to do something a bit different. I hope you like it. If you do, hit that like button guys. Let's get into the episode.
Hi, I'm Stephen, aka MurrayMinter75. This time last year I attempted a challenge. I attempted to do the 5 bottles of Iron Bru inside 5 minutes challenge. Now on that occasion, unfortunately, I failed that challenge. I only done 3.5 bottles, which was pretty disappointing. But after having a quick conversation with MurrayMinter75, we've decided that if this video that you're about to watch gets 50 likes, he and I will go head to head in a challenge to see who can do 4 bottles of Iron Bru in 5 minutes the quickest. But if this video gets 100 likes, he will go head to head against Badlandschugs to do 5 bottles of Iron Bru inside 30 seconds. Now that's a challenge. Even I couldn't do that. So if you want a good opportunity to laugh, if you want a good challenge to watch, give this video a like. You know it's right. Go on, enjoy.
Now it's not been long since the last episode. Since then, we've qualified for the Europa League final after beating Torino 4-3 on aggregate. We won the first leg at home 2-1, and then we drew 2-2 away despite Socrates getting sent off. This was a cracking game. Socrates got sent off in the 74th minute. It was 0-0 until then. We were coasting through to the final, but then Zaza and Ansaldi gave Torino a 2-0 lead, which meant that the tie was 3-2 to Torino with 2 minutes left to go. Alex Lacazette and Pepe with 2 goals in a minute. Boom, we hit it out, all attack, and we ended up going through. If it stayed 2-1, it would have gone to extra time, but because we won or drew 2-2, we went through to the final. Now, in the Premier League, since we beat Man City, we played Norwich 2-1 away from home. It did go to 1-1. It looks quite risky at one point. I didn't think we were going to get the victory. Joe Willock, I brought him on. Bang, scored the winner. And then against Watford, again, a disappointing performance. Welbeck gave them the lead. Ex-Arsenal player, of course. Lacazette got the equaliser. Capuy brought it back to 2-2 after Nicolas Pepe scored a penalty. And then Lacazette with 92nd minute goal. He's been so good at that this season, scoring late in games. He's always come up the winners. He's been a really important player for us this season, and we're going to need him in today's game. Now, I quickly want to go through the league table. I was hoping that there was going to be some more activity because this episode, like I said, I wanted to do something different, something special. I wanted to get more people involved in this, but unfortunately, the way the league table was panned out, that all the teams are relegated. Nothing can change there. All the teams are qualified for Europe. Nothing can change there, and then the rest of the teams are just fighting for a place. Maybe there'll be a couple of positional changes, but nothing that is of any relevance. Now, there is one game that is obviously of relevance, and that is at the top of the table with us and Liverpool. Now, our recent good form and a couple of slip-ups by Liverpool mean that we currently sit at the top of the league with 96 points. It's our record points tally. 31 wins from our 37 games. Record wins tally for us there as well. Liverpool have won 2 games less than us, but they've drawn more games. And they've only been defeated once in the league this season, which was to Manchester United, I believe, at the start. Yeah, 1-0 there. They have got a better goal difference. They've only conceded 16 goals. They've scored 92. And if we get 5 goals today, we will hit 100. I was hoping that we would do that. But we conceded 28. So we've got a goal difference of 67. Liverpool 76. So if we win today's game, we win the league. If we draw and Liverpool win, then they can win the title on goal difference. So Liverpool need to win. We need to win as well, really, to see what happens. Now, before we get into the special edition of this episode today, I just want to run through the team that we're going to be playing with in today's game. We've got a few injuries. Aubameyang's not fully fit. Eduardo's not fully fit. and Xhaka is injured as well. So we will be lining up with Leno in goal, as usual. Socrates, David Luiz in defence. Tierney, Bellerin as the wing-backs. Torreira and Guendouzi in the middle. Pepe on the right. Saka on the left. Mesut Ozil behind Lacazette. I'm hoping that team has enough to it to get the victory today, which will win us the league. I'm going on attacking because we need to win. We need to win. We can't have anything else than that. So I'm going out full attack. Now, before we start the final game of the season, I just want to say, if you like what you've seen so far and you like the episodes when you get to the end, make sure you do me a massive favour, guys. Hit that like button. And also, if you're new around here, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you to everyone watching. I've been getting some fantastic views on this. But let's get into this game.
G'day guys, I am Bobby G Gaming and welcome to the final whistle on Friday Sport. It is the final game of the season and the only real significant change to the table will be at the top. It is Arsenal, it is Liverpool in a battle to be crowned champions of the Premier League. Currently Arsenal sit atop the table and a victory will seal their fate. However, anything less and a Liverpool win will mean the title will be going to Anfield for the first time in 30 years. With Liverpool needing a win today, how have they started against Crystal Palace? We go to MurrayMinter75, who is watching the game at Selhurst Park. Murray, any goals to report?
Hi Bobby, unfortunately this Liverpool side are looking really sluggish just now. We've just had the opening chance of the game just now. Sadio Mane has picked up the ball. He's just lashed at it. He's actually shanked the ball, if I'm being quite honest. It's flew aimlessly over the bar. Liverpool are really needing a win today, Bobby, but unfortunately they do not look up for the challenge just now. 10 minutes gone here at Selhurst Park. It's Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 0.
It looks like there's been a goal at the Emirates. Have Arsenal got the first goal? Harry Balzac!
Yeah, yes, Bobby, and it was Arsenal that broke the deadlock. It started with Socrates, and he passed the ball here, passed the ball there, and it ended up having about 8 passes. It fell to Saka. Saka played a fantastic ball through to Kieran Tierney, and then Tierney smashed the ball in for his first goal of the season. Bloody good goal. Bloody good goal. Nothing else apart from that has happened, really.
We're going back to Selhurst Park. Is there any updates? Murray Minter, talk to me.
Well, Bobby, unfortunately the football here has not picked up at all, and Selhurst Park is extremely quiet today, which is quite surprising, bearing in mind how atmospheric a ground it is. Sadio Mane has just had another attempt on goal. Unfortunately, it went the same way as his first attempt, aimlessly over the bar, and Andy Robertson has just dragged his shot left-hand side of the post there. The football here again is pretty poor. Both sides are not looking up to the task just now. Still 0-0.
Thanks, Murray. Let's go back to Harry at the Emirates. Have Wolves found their way back into this game?
Are you joking, Bobby? Just complete domination by Arsenal. The Wolves haven't even had a shot yet. Arsenal have completely obliterated Wolves in this game today. They've had plenty of chances. Again, Kieran Tierney coming close, and he smashed the ball. Fantastic effort, but he just couldn't beat the goalkeeper. It was a good save, but Arsenal had plenty of chances. If it keeps up this way, Arsenal are going to win the league. I can't see Wolves come back into this one.
So it's half time at the Emirates, 1-0 lead to Arsenal. They have dominated the first 45 minutes of football and they look a clear bet to win the title. Today's sponsors, by the way, are FryBet. The special offer at half time for Wolves to draw, Liverpool to win, sits at improved odds of 7-1 with a maximum bet of 200 quid. What's the time? Liverpool still playing? Tell you what, I'm going for a slash and a Balti pie. Let's get back over to Murray Minter.
No, Bobby, the football here at Selhurst Park is not improving whatsoever. This Liverpool side are not looking up to task just now. Jurgen Klopp is going absolutely ballistic out on the sideline there just now. Unfortunately for him and his team, they are not doing as they are told. Patrick Van Aanholt has just had the game's first real opportunity. He picked the ball up outside left and he's just driven forward unchallenged for 60-70 yards before he hit the ball clean into Alisson. Unfortunately, the defence is just absolutely parted like the Red Sea, Bobby, and Alisson is completely livid because his defenders are not doing a good enough job. Jurgen Klopp will really have to have a word with these guys at half time because they are not up to task just now. Still 0-0.
So after a poor first half, have Liverpool improved any more in the second half?
Well, Bobby, whatever Jurgen Klopp said to his players at half time, it certainly seems to be working. In the opening 10 minutes of this second half, they have flew out the blocks, Guaita, the Crystal Palace goalkeeper, has just made an absolutely fantastic one-handed save down to his right-hand side, one-handed from Fabinho, and Sadio Mane, for all that he had two really glaring chances in the first half, has just had the game's real first clear-cut chance. He absolutely laced it, it whizzed past the left-hand post. Guaita was absolutely nowhere. 10 minutes of this second half, still 0-0, but Liverpool are looking up for it now.
News of another goal at the Emirates. Have Wolves got back into the game, Harry?
Yeah, it's gone to Arsenal, Bobby. It's a fantastic goal. Started with free kick, Kieran Tierney, left hand side, floated the ball across. Little Lacazette in it. He jumped, leapt like a salmon he did. He headed the ball across the edge of the box, and in the middle was Saka, unmarked, no one there with him, tucked it into the empty net. Easy goal for Arsenal. Arsenal 2, Wolves 0.
So the title looks like it will be decided by Wolves, who need 2 goals to equalise against the Gunners in the next 30 minutes. Does Murray have any updates from the Liverpool game? Murray, come talk to me. A goal here would put some nice pressure on Arsenal.
Bobby, I don't know what to tell you here. The last 10 minutes of this game have been absolutely incredible. Crystal Palace should be at least 5-0 up. Andros Townsend and Wilfried Zaha are running absolutely riot. The Liverpool defence and their midfield have absolutely no answer. There's only one man keeping them in this game today, and that's their goalkeeper Alisson, who is making save after save. He is keeping Liverpool in this game just now. Bobby, honestly, I can't begin to tell you how good his performance is just now. It's still 0-0 here at Selhurst Park, but only because Alisson says so.
Wilfried Zaha still dominating Liverpool, and we've just seen some unbelievable techers with their lovely rub on the cross. It is starting to look like a little bit of a lost cause for the Reds. But how about the Reds on the north of London? Any sign of them throwing away the title, Harry?
Well, they've had a couple of chances, but with nothing really concrete. Bernardo's been solid in goal, absolutely solid. No getting past them. Wolves will have to do a lot better. But they have created a couple of chances there. But wait a minute, Arsenal are on the attack. Oh, Ozil's got the ball, plays it. Good pop, good. Tierney on the ball. He gets in the area. Kieran Tierney comes back. Saka. Oh, he's put it wide. He's only put it wide, and he did. It's very unlucky there. Could have been 3-0 to Arsenal. It's not, but we are watching the Champions League today. They've absolutely dominated the game. Brilliant performance by Arsenal. Arsenal 2, Wolves 0.
With the scores as they are, Arsenal will be crowned as champions in front of their home crowd. How's the game looking, Harry? Any sign of a comeback?
No, I don't think so, Bobby. It's Arsenal are still dominating this game. We've had a couple of chances. Nothing really much. But it's going to be a substitution now. The ref assistant's standing with his board, and he's holding number 8. Oh, yeah. Round of applause. Kieran Tierney's been substituted. He's getting a standing ovation for the fans. He's been the man in the match today. Absolutely superb. Fantastic goal. Had a couple of other chances. Really could have scored a lot more, but yeah, it's a superb performance by Kieran Tierney. Well played. The fans are loving this. Mark my words. In the words of the famous Jason Mill. Mark my words. Arsenal will be champions today.
Have Liverpool given themselves a chance of winning the league, or have Palace just killed off their hopes?
Bobby, I cannot begin to tell you how good this goal was from Gini Wijnaldum. He has picked the ball up in the centre circle, he has just driven forward, and he has laced it, absolutely rocketed it into the top bin. Guaita, the Crystal Palace goalkeeper, who has had very little to do today, could only stand and admire. Liverpool, who really should be behind in this game, are miraculously winning it. It's Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 1.
There's been another goal at Selhurst Park, but which way has it gone?
Oh, Bobby, he's absolutely laced it into the top bag. It's went right into the top left-hand corner of the goal, right in between the stanchion. No chance for the goalkeeper, but as I'm looking over at the players just now, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do, they don't know if they can celebrate, they don't know if that's going to be a title-winning goal. As I'm talking just now, Bobby, the match is over. Full time here at Selhurst Park. It's Liverpool who have ran out winners. It's Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 2. Liverpool needed a result today, they've got it. But I think looking down at the players just now, Bobby, I think the news is just starting to seep through to them now that Arsenal have got their result. Arsenal, hang on Bobby, I'm getting a wee confirmation through my ear just now. Yep, Arsenal have won the league. They won 2-0 today, and that's it. The title race is over. It's Arsenal who have won the title. Congratulations to Arsenal and their players just now. It's been an absolutely fantastic title race. Liverpool had quite a positive lead at this point of the season, but unfortunately they frittered it away, and it will be second place just now. I'm looking at the players just now, Bobby, and they are absolutely devastated. Every single one of them is on their knees. They needed a result today. They did get it, but the story was not. That's not the full story. They were really poor today. They ground out the result. It was a result. It was the mark of champions today, but it's just not enough for them. Unfortunately, it is second place for Liverpool, and it's a title winning party that's coming Arsenal's way.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The final whistle has gone as the Emirates. It is a 2-0 win to the home side to see them crowned Premier League champions 2019-2020. And well played, Daniel Fry. Few knew at the start of the season who he was, but he has proven what he is made of, especially with the audacious 2-2-2-2-2 formation, which he still needs to give a proper name for. Someone comment below and let us know what he should call it. I'm just 2-2-2-2-2. Feel like I'm picking up. He and his team, they're going to celebrate an absolutely fantastic success on the field this year, and will savour this moment in the bar and for many years to come. Thank you for joining us and myself, Bobby G, for today's episode of The Final Whistle. I hope you've enjoyed it. Good.
So there you go, guys. We have won the league table. I don't know how we've done it with this attacking formation, but it's worked. So as promised, I will post that on Steam. It's crazy. I don't know how we managed to do it. 99 points is our record points tally in a Premier League season. 32 wins, again, record wins tally. Goal difference is 69. Liverpool were better. They only lost one game and had a goal difference of 78. But obviously we pipped them at the last game of the season. Their defence is quality. It's the one area that we are really going to work on over the summer. With Raul, of course, because this is the head coach challenge, where we can't sign players specifically, but we can add them to our transfer request lists and add them as transfer targets. So hopefully we can bring in some players. But before we go any further, I just want to go through some stats in the Premier League, because what I want to do is I want to show you how well this formation has worked, but also how well the players have played so far this season. So obviously the big thing that stands out is the amount of goals that we scored. 97 goals scored, 11 of those from corners. We can't search there, but I think it was only West Ham that scored more corners than us. So obviously my little twinker of the tactical routine worked, because we were up there with the top. In terms of best possession, obviously we fluctuated between direct and passing. So it isn't as high as Tottenham and Man City, but I'm not too bothered with that. I don't want to be a short passing team. I just want to get the ball, get it quickly, and I want my players to play how they need to play for that certain match. So ideally, if they want to pass it around, they pass it around. If they need to play a long ball, they need to play a long ball. I don't want to restrict them to one type of passing style. One good thing that did stand out was most tackles won. We were in 4th place. 86% of our tackles were won. So technically that's joint. Well, it's technically joint second with Wolves, Man U, Norwich and Chelsea. Bloody hell, they all had 86. Liverpool, Palace, Southampton with 87. So they done very well there. 3rd best defence. Man City conceded 21. Liverpool 16. And we conceded 28. So 3rd best defence is not bad considering the defence that that we've got. In terms of clean sheet, again, 3rd, 20 clean sheets, 24 for Liverpool, 27 for for Ederson in goal for Man City, so superb from him. Most fouled, obviously we play get stuck in, so we do make a lot of fouls in the league, but that's what I like. I like my players to get stuck in, really put their foot in. 497 fouls there. In terms of most passes, again, 81%, not the best, but I'm not 100% fussed with that. Crosses, I'm impressed with this. Normally crosses you're looking at about the 14% mark. We actually got 23% of our crosses in. Superb performance there by the guys. Wolves are top, Liverpool second, and best at hitting target. We're not even in there, so we might need to make some changes up front. Like I said, Aubameyang's had a poor season. Most likely be trying to get rid of him and bring in some younger players. Maybe we get, I don't know, Haaland or something like that. We'll see what happens. But what I wanted to show you is obviously in terms of the set pieces that we were working on. So goals from corner, we came second, 11 goals from corners, 15 for West Ham, Chelsea and Palace both with 10. So second place for that. Goals from free kicks, we were top. I didn't make any changes to the free kicks, to be fair. It was just the actual set piece takers. And then indirect free kicks, 10 from that as well. So that is a superb result there. We were well ahead of Liverpool, nearly double. And then in terms of defending wise, conceding from corners, we only conceded 1 goal from corners, which is a fantastic improvement. Again, didn't really make any changes there at all. Conceding from direct free kicks, we only conceded 1, and then conceding from indirect free kicks, again we only conceded 1. So we only conceded 2 goals from free kicks. So superb performance there. Not going to go into the finer details of the players, but I just want to have a look at the top goal scorers list because these players were so close. Lacazette with 28 goals this season, beating Harry Kane who had 22. Pepe, what a great first season he's had. Faded off towards the end a little bit, but 21 goals in his first season, only 1 behind Harry Kane, and he played 6 less games. So, well, 3 if you include substitute appearances. But fantastic performance by Pepe. I'm expecting next season for him to be even better. Martinez in 4th place, Mane there. It's dominated by Man City and Liverpool players as well as ours. Sahar's up there with 15 goals, might be a player that we look at. Obviously we were linked in real life to that. What about in terms of assists? Pepe's up there again. Mane with 13 at the top, but Pepe in 2nd place with 11. No one else really stands. Obviously you've got Kevin De Bruyne in there. Distance run, no one in there. Key tackles. Now this is a shock. Socrates has made the most key tackles, but tackles per match is half of what these other guys are. Plus he's 31. I don't know if we're going to keep him. We will see. Clean sheets, there you go. You got Leno there, conceded 27 in 36 games, 19 clean sheets. So he was only 1 away from Alisson. I'm expecting with a better defence, because obviously all our defenders are rated as 3 stars. With a better defence, hopefully he will perform better. Obviously Tierney's settling in now, so he'll be happy there. Bellerin's back, fully fit. So again, defensively, hopefully we'll be better there. And then Saliba's coming in as well, so it'll be interesting to see how he performs on the game. Clean sheets we've looked at. Most tackles, Hector Bellerin there, 5.10 per game. So he doesn't make a lot of tackles, Socrates, but he makes a lot of key tackles, so he's done very well there. Most dribbles per match, Hector Bellerin again, 4.85. We do need to get someone, and this Ruben Vinegar, he done very well against us. He looks pretty good, to be fair, so we might have to look at getting him in. But then we've got our youngsters as well. Most key passes, no one up there, so again that shows our midfield needs massive improvement. De Bruyne up there with 97 key passes. He got 9 assists for the season. John J. Shelby, Kovacevic, Declan Rice might be a player that we can look at. Very good for tackling. We'll see what happens. And then best at hitting target, Lacazette dropped out. He was top for most of the season, 60%. Kapui overtook him. 71% of his shots have gone in, hit the target, not gone in, but they've hit the target. Pukki was 61%. How did he do? How many goals did he get? Oh my god! Timu Pukki only scored 1 goal all season. I can't believe that. 1 goal all season for Timu Pukki. They must have finished bottom of the league. No, they finished 11th. 11th in the league, and Pukki only scored 1 goal. That was bloody crazy. But anyway, they're the stats of the players. Like I said, I just want to quickly run through them. Suspension-wise, we had a lot of bookings this season. But games won, goals, assists, clean sheets. We've done generally very, very well this season. So that is that, guys. That is the end of the episode. Like I said, I'm going to do pre-season. I'm going to request some players that we would like to sign and some players that we need to let go. Potentially of those, Granit Xhaka maybe, Mustafi. I don't know about Torreira. He's not really played superbly. Callum Chambers maybe. Smith Rowe, I'd like to give him some more games. Then Maitland-Niles as well. Who else we got? Aubameyang, Luiz, Socrates. Might get rid of all of them. Mkhitaryan, he should be going for 32 million, I believe, at the end of the season. Ceballos is going. I don't think I'm going to approach him again. El Neni, we need to let him go. Ozil, again, his age, we need to let him go, and his wages as well. And Martinelli, I'll be interested to see how well he performs. He hasn't done too bad away on loan, but only 6 goals and 4 assists over in Belgium, so a bit of work for him to do, but again, one player that can develop and develop really well, so I'm looking forward to see how he gets on. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you to Bobby and Murray Minter for helping with the video as well. Really appreciate it, guys. Make sure you check them out and give them a follow. I'll leave their links in the description below as well. And yeah, like I said, if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. If you're new to this series, you've enjoyed it, and you want to see it from the beginning, the link is down in the description, guys. But thank you very much.